Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop for 10 more action-packed minutes of cougar building action. Oh yeah, we're on a roll, people. Had a bunch of stuff to do today though. Kind of took away from the building a little bit, but I've been going. Got my wings all filled. I got them ready to sand. I don't have my servo doors in it yet on the bottom, but I'm going to go ahead and glass the wing tops tonight, put the doors in tomorrow, glass the tops tomorrow. But I've been working on my stabs, kind of pilling on them. I got this one all the way done. I went in and got it hinged, and once I got it hinged, got everything sanded to where I wanted, got it all fit. I went ahead and put it in there and I taped it. And I went ahead and hit that edge one more time so we make sure that we don't have no little jogs, and it did have a little bit of a jog in it, but I wanted that nice and straight across there. But I I had a few hinges, so I went ahead and hinged it, and then see, look at the travel I'm going to get. If you do these right, you get all kinds of travel. If you don't do them right, man, you don't get a little bit, and it's all in making this round, putting a slot in there, concaving that, and putting these hinges in the right spot. See, for this to work right, you got to make this into a circle, okay? Then you go half your circle is where you want that pin. Okay, you can't put them up here and you can't put them in too deep. They all got to be the same. Them pins have got to be lined up in a perfect row, or they won't work right. I ain't got these in yet, but when I glue them, I'll glue them all in there. Then I stand up. You old timers know this. You new guys, pay attention. I'm going to teach you how to make an airplane here. See, then when you glue them in, you just kind of stack them up like that. Make sure they're all pointing down, and that way your pins will be aligned. You see that? If them pins, if you got one pin in too deep and the others, they won't work right. And yeah, got to get enough travel. Because you don't want these things binding, putting loads on your servos, and it just don't work right. If you get them things right, you should get buku travel, and it's a gapless steel, But what I did is I took strips of plywood and I glued them on there. But you can't just glue them on the top. You got to recess that a little bit. But first, what I did, people, if you're doing this afterwards, it's kind of hard to get them pinholes lined up. So what I do is I put them together as soon as I unjoin them. See, some guy mentioned last night that when I put these sticks in one at a time, he said, well, I put that stick in, then I cut it back out. No, I didn't cut it back out. I just had to put a stick there and I had to put a stick there. I just did one at a time. Okay? Then left them kind of tacked together and then sanded everything flush. So everything's flush. Nothing's thicker, nothing's too thin. And that's why I did that. And then you line her up and you mark right there where you're going to put your hinges. Okay? Go ahead and do that now. Then you go straight across and then put a little divot in there, because we got to sand on that. We don't want that going away. So I just take my pencil and poke in there. Make a little line straight across from that mark. Poke the pencil. Do the same thing here. And where there's a line, go straight down. Halfway in the middle, put a pencil hole. Okay? Now, after I get all this done, I know exactly where to drill my holes, and they'll match up just about as close to perfect as you can get. Now, clean up the shop a little bit. And I know it don't look like it, but I did. Now I gotta put this on here, and you can't just glue it on the top. So we've got to put a little trench in it. So what I do, okay, come in here with a stick. And I want it about 1/4 inch onto there. Okay, no glue or nothing. Stick's got a bow around it. Make sure you get the straight side. Okay. And I'll put that on there to leave me about 1/4 inch. And I come in here with my block sander, put my new piece of paper on there, and keep that paper fresh. Then lay it alongside that stick. And sand this little trench in there. Don't go too much. It don't take much to get that deep enough. See, we're pretty much there. A little bit more on this back side. But I've tried lots of ways to do this, people. I've tried gluing little corner blocks on these and putting them on there. But I tell you, that way just don't work very well. And it's hard to get them even. It's hard to glue them on there right. And I came up with this method, and I just stuck to it. This works just fantastic. I've tried, carving out that wood. I have literally tried everything. And this works the best. And that's why I'm showing you this way. Some of y'all might have a better way. That's just fantastic. This is just what works good for me. It's kind of like holding that transmitter with your thumbs. See, now that's flush across there. That's what we want. No matter long sticks. And I scrounged up 2 more, or enough to do this one. That's it. And we can put this in 2 pieces. I'm going to glass over the top of it. It's alright. But the main thing is when you're doing this, finding ways to do it. I tried the corner block method. And it just didn't work good for me. You could always see that line back there where you glued it, even when you feel it. Because wood expands at different rates, and it's just not a good glue joint, and it's just... I came up with this way and stuck to it. I experiment, people. I try to find different ways to do things, easier ways, over the years, and don't believe in right ways and wrong ways. It's just what works best for you. One thing that works easy for me, don't work good for other people, and that's just how modeling is. Okay? Bam, that easy. Sand this edge, but we got to be careful right here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whoa, look at them big old feet. Feel. Hey guys, I favorited a movie today. It's down in my favorites. I'd like for a lot of you guys to go watch it. One of my fans wanted a warthog, an A-10 warthog for years, and that's just been his favorite airplane forever, and he always